Welcome to the FCICA Product Webinar Series. We are pleased to have Margaret Buchholz and Travis Whipple of Capri Collections with us today to talk about their parent company, Lititz Flooring Company. Travis, the floor is yours.
I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time this morning to jump on this and kind of learn a little bit more about the Lititz Flooring Company. As many of you may have known us before as Capri Cork, we have now transitioned to Lititz Flooring Company thanks to bringing on several other brands such as Ava by Novalis and LSI, and transition the Capri Cork products to the Capri Collections name. With me is Margaret Buchholz, who is one of the founders of the original Capri Cork. So as we progress, Margaret will introduce and go over some more of the Capri products that she has developed and created some of these products. And we want to kind of give you an overview of who Lititz Flooring Company is as a whole and kind of a better understanding of the transition of why we went to Lititz Flooring Company. So as we progress, you'll get a better understanding of who we are as a company, our product lines, and our pillars which we focus on every single day. So now I'll transition to Margaret and allow her to kind of dive a little bit more into where we started from the Capri Cork standpoint.
Thank you, Travis. Capri Cork started in 2006, and we were interested in taking products that people were familiar with, and from both the design standpoint and all the support that goes along with having a product, we thought we could do things in a fresh new way, that we could take some products that might have been Cork, obviously, name was Capri Cork. Cork is a product some people thought was old. We were trying to do things with it to make it exciting, and so there was an understanding about it. We took rubber products, which also some thought were more utilitarian and boring, and we tried to do some design things with those, always keeping in mind the functionality of the product and that we just couldn't have them look good. They also had to work in commercial installations. So we had a strong emphasis on what we were going to do with products. We were very interested in offering the best customer service possible, very fast responses to any requests we would get. We worked hard to partner with knowledgeable reps who knew our products, so the products weren't new to them. The company was what was new to them. And we were very pleased to get some very good partners right from the beginning. We also had a strong emphasis on products that were not made in the U.S. We wanted to have a good inventory here in the U.S. so that we could provide products in a very timely manner. We were very fortunate in being able to establish ourselves quickly. I would give a lot of credit to the fact that our reps were seasoned veterans. They were able to go into both at the design firm level and at the contractor level. They had the relationships. People knew them, respected them, and they went in with these products and were able to very quickly get us into some very significant projects early on. And we started out with a basic glue-down cork, a floating cork, rubber cork, and recycled rubber. And they knew the categories. We knew how to support them because we knew the categories, and we were successful very quickly. It became apparent early on that we needed to get a full-time tech person on board, which we did fairly quickly, so that we could be offering quickly the full services that everyone would need coming to us. Cork was obviously one of our primary products. We knew Cork had been around for a long time. We made a real conscious effort to make our cork more unique than other, with an emphasis on design, while obviously respecting the limitations of the product. When we designed products or worked on products, obviously the visual was important, but we were very hands-on with the factories we worked with to make sure that we were creating something that was going to work in commercial installations. So that was part of the whole process. We were excited when we came out with the Regato product fairly in just a couple years after we started, that we got recognition for the design part of it while still offering the requirements needed for commercial installations. With our Cork collection, we emphasized having not just the unique patterns, but multiple thicknesses and options, and did offer our products at the time. Right now, this would seem maybe logical in 2018, but back in 2006, one of the things we did was come in with a commercial finish so that in the end of the installation process, finish was not required after the installation. We emphasized the Cork product for both wall and vertical application, and quickly were able to do a variety of different types of products, different types of projects, rather, where Cork might have traditionally been used, churches, libraries, universities, that sort of thing. We certainly did a lot of that, but we also quickly got into the opportunity to do some very interesting things in other types of commercial installations. At the same time that we were emphasizing doing some fun new things with the Cork product, we also took our recycled rubber products and took them to a level that, again, added some design to them while keeping the functionality that was necessary of the product in mind. We mixed rubber with Cork in a number of different products, and that gave a new aesthetic to rubber products, maybe had a little bit more of a utilitarian approach as far as where people use them. Obviously, fitness was a big area for them, but more, I don't want to say boring places, but more maybe back house places. And with the addition of the Cork and what we did with color and texture, we really watched these products move into some very fun installations. People were very creative with the products. A lot of corporate, a lot of libraries, museums, even have done hotel guest rooms, which was not something I don't think anybody thought of when recycled rubber initially started. So we took the Cork, we mixed it, we have neutrals, we have colors. We were very aggressive with having a lot of formats, rolls, tiles, variety of thicknesses, conscious on the installation side to be able to offer specific lengths for people, which would help in the installation part of the project. And these products, with all the variety of things that we had to offer, these are made to order products so that we can meet all the various needs someone has. Obviously, we can't stock every variety, but we are able to work within the time frame of a commercial installation and still be offering products that are specific to a particular project. Through all this process, it was a combination of an effort on our part with the management of Capri, the sales reps, the tech side of it, the customer service, always trying to work in harmony with each other with the goal to make the project from beginning to end to be successful. At the design level, we didn't want wrong specifications. We didn't want surprises when an installation was going in. We really, our purpose was to make, knowing that commercial flooring can have its ups and downs with things none of us anticipate, make it as smooth a process as possible, and in the process of all of it, have some good-looking products that were going to have the functionality that was needed for a variety of installation types. We then were given the opportunity to partner with others, which gets us to the Lititz Flooring part of this, that why we created Lititz Flooring. And Travis is going to now talk to you about some of the companies we were partnering with, or are partnering with, that created us, that sent us to create Lititz Flooring.
Thanks, Margaret. As Margaret mentioned, we would not be in a position without our sales network and our close relationships with the contractors who actually install our products. As many of you know, we have an internal customer service staff. We have Graham Capobianco, who is our technical service manager. So what we believe in is getting out in the forefront and answering any questions before, during, or even after installation. Thanks to the success of the Capri line through all of our multiple channels, we were able to create a partnership to create Ava by Novalis. So Novalis being one of the leading vinyl manufacturers in the world, we were able to create a product line that was focused on sustainability, durability, inventory, and then customer service. So those are the pillars which Ava was launched on, and through the launch of the Ava Collections, we were able to bring to market multiple different formats with Ava, but also bring a very sustainable product from the environmental standpoint, with complete transparency on the ingredients that go in the product. Then nothing is sustainable without having inventory. So we have, just roughly around 3 million square feet in stock. So we also work directly with people for jobs that are ongoing to have inventory readily available in those situations where it's necessary in phased projects. With Ava, you get a variety of different images. You get a variety of different formats. So the one nice thing is you can take any of our images and make them into a glue down, a loose lay, a click, or even a HPC option. All of our sampling is done where we ship same day that is requested. If it's typically requested before 3:30 p.m., we get them out the same day. So the one nice thing is it's a one-stop request. So if you need Capri samples and Ava samples, it goes to the same customer service representative. And you have direct contact with that customer service representative, whether you want specific sizes. We do help on that side with the Ava products, which we know is important when doing submittals or if they need to be sent to multiple locations. Then as we transitioned to expand and find and partner with LSI, we found that LSI brought a new dynamic to your traditional LVT. LSI has been established for a long period of time, significantly in kind of that big box and also theme park because of the uniqueness of the product, but also one thing that really appeals from the LSI standpoint is the customization of the product for a very low minimum. We can take some of their standard patterns and do the minimum for a one box, into different sizes. You can do a custom printed sheet, and all of their products are commercial grade, from high traffic areas such as healthcare, retail locations, museums, schools. So in terms of durability, those facets span drastically across multiple different market segments. The nice thing is the easyability to work with them in the stance of doing something that most customers consider custom. On the stance of doing something what most people consider custom, it's a scary word. We try to make that as easy as possible using the having upfront cost for you on products and the lower minimums. So when you run into situations or you have that unique customer who's looking for something outside the box, this is the place we go, because we can actually then, if they can't meet it from a tile standpoint, we can actually take an image and put it on the floor in a sheet good product that is commercially rated for heavy commercial traffic. So under the Lititz Flooring Company, you have the Capri Collections, which was formerly Capri Cork. You have the Ava by Novalis brand, and then you have the LSI brand. hence why we transitioned to the Lititz Flooring Company, so it was less confusing to someone like yourself when looking for information on one of these three brands. Then as we transition, I'll let Margaret take over as kind of to review some of the more benefits of working with the Lititz Flooring Company.
I think that the partnership with our sales reps is something we're very proud of, and we feel like we have a great team of people working with us, and they all are experts in their own territories, and we equip them so that they can go out and do what they need to do. So that's a very strong component of who we are. The sales reps have direct relationships with Dave Sapala, who is the president of the company and co-founder of the company. Everyone has access at every level to Dave. Our customer service is involved with our reps on a regular basis. Graham, who is our technical director, is fifth-generation flooring guy, so I was with him yesterday, and he told somebody that he'd been in the flooring business since he was 5 years old because it was so much a part of who he was. He is always available and involved. He has a very impressive resume besides his family being in the flooring business, his resume of experience prior to coming to Lititz Flooring. And he is anxious to be involved before problems happen. Obviously, he has to be involved after they do, but the best thing is for him to get phone calls as early as the specifying stages of a project. He and Travis, who has been with us for a few years, work very well together. Travis came to us. We were fortunate to have him as a sales rep for a number of years and got to know him as one of our reps, and really valued his approach to selling our products, his success with our products. So when it was time for us to have a national sales manager, he was our top choice, and fortunately we came together there. And with him out as a sales manager, because he was doing the rep job prior to being a sales manager, he didn't have to learn anything about what reps do every day. So it's been a very adding him has helped the growth of the company, and these two guys work very well together with the reps, with the customer service, with the management, with everyone. It's just a great group of people who all have a common goal to, obviously we're in the business to sell flooring, but we are also in the business to have nice relationships with the people we work with and work as partners with our reps, our contractors, our designers, and we strive for that as a company. And we, right from Dave on down to everyone in the company, that's an emphasis of the company, and I think it has a lot to do with why we were able to move on from just being one brand to adding some other brands. And then the last component of that is that we do offer stock for both our Ava and Capri products here in the United States. Some of the Capri products are made in the United States. They are not stocked as heavily, but the products that are not made in the U.S. for Capri, and of course the Ava products, we have very abundant inventory. We have just moved into new corporate headquarters, which has about 25,000 square feet of warehouse for inventory. So we have a lot to offer right here in the U.S. For you for projects. Obviously, large projects where we work very actively with our reps to anticipate what we need for inventory or what we need to bring in for the timing of the project. We have some new things on the Capri side that we're going to be introducing still this year and into early next year. We will just be starting to distribute our EcoClicks floating floor. It's the first. We've had the product since 2006, but this is the first that we've put it in an architect folder. We think the timing is right with the interest in glueless floors, and we will be starting to send out the EcoClicks to our reps to get out into next week, to get out into the specifier's hand. We're very excited about this product. It's been a good product for us, and we've added some colors and a binder, and we think we're going to do good things with this product next year. We also have a couple new rubber products on the horizon for 2019, and are constantly updating our core products with new colors and new programs. And we're excited about all the things we're going to offer on the Capri side in the future. Travis will tell you about the, go ahead, Travis.
So one other thing is, as we continue to add additional lines, one thing we are very responsive to is when we do, say, discontinue a product, we don't do it instantly. It is a transition phase that we implement because we know projects are out there that have already bid with potential colors that would be discontinued. So we try to give anywhere between 12 to 24 months notice of discontinued colors, and then we also try to monitor those jobs that have been specified or we're working on with contractors to help alleviate that and not disrupt the project. We find that, you know, discontinuing something in a fast manner just creates more problems than anything. So we really try and be upfront about the timelines that projects come to fruition, which we know can be years. So that's one thing from our product lines that we really try to do when we, whether it be adding new products or kind of discontinuing products that really weren't selling. We do try to give that transition phase of a year to 2 years, so that those projects that do have those colors in the works are not jeopardized. As we do from the AVA standpoint, one thing we are excited about is a PVC-free sheet. So this is going to be a wood grain concrete visual that is going to be launched in early 2019. We felt that this was something that, in partnership with AVA, was a segment of the flooring industry that was kind of lacking something that, from a durability standpoint, but also easeability to work with as well. So we've done, almost 2+ years of R&D research to launch this PVC-free product to give this market segment a product that is stocked, that is usable in a healthcare setting, flash covable, weldable from both a heat weld and chemical weld standpoint. So we're excited about this product to be introduced in 2019. As we know, sometimes the PVC-free segment can be very limited in terms of availability from not just a product standpoint, but also an inventory standpoint. So we will be inventorying these products very heavily. That's just one introduction that's going to be coming from AVA in 2019, and then we will have several others coming as well. As Margaret mentioned, we did finish launching our new headquarters for the Lititz Flooring Company recently. So what this allows us to do is obviously increase our warehouse space, but also allows us to expand our customer service presence as well to better serve both our sales reps and our contractors and our customers. Also gave an area for Graham Capobianco, a lab space for him to work with, whether to do mock installations, bond testing, everything like that, so that he's better able to answer questions that come up and do his own testing on products right on site. So as we continue to grow, our focus stays with, customer service, providing quality products for the commercial flooring industry. And those will be kind of the continued focus of where we go moving forward as Lititz Flooring Company. So as you can see, the transition to Lititz Flooring Company doesn't change who we are as a company, merely changes our name and expands on the products that we offer, while still focusing on customer service, quality products, inventory, and then responsiveness. With that, we appreciate your time. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in there, and we'll be happy to answer them.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing all of that about your company. I do have one question ready to go here. Since adding LVT to your product offerings, is that now dominating your business?
We understand LVT has become such a large portion of many companies' businesses. However, our focus still remains on all of our products. We're very much focused on our very sustainable products from our cork and our rubber products, and continue to launch products in those segments due to popularity and finding spaces for them to be utilized from a functional and durability standpoint. So we continue to focus on our cork. Our floating cork, as you can see from the Eco Clicks, has become an important asset to our product collection. And we'll continue to focus on rubber as well to give them many more design options as they're finding new spaces for rubber products due to the attributes it does provide for the space. So we continue to focus on our other products, but the LVT side of our business is very important to us as well, and we try to service both with high levels of importance. Any other questions?
I'm not seeing any other questions coming through. Is there anything else that you would like to share about your company or Capri Collections?
The only thing I will say is, anybody can feel free to reach out to us directly. We're always open. Our phones are always on. We're very personable from that standpoint that no question will go answered. And as Margaret stated, everyone in our company is accessible, from the president down to our warehouse people. So that's something that we really strive for, is that openness of who we are at Lititz. Do you have a question? The PVC-free products will be in rolls. Yes, it'll just be under 5-foot wide rolls. So they will be a roll good. It will not be a plank or a tile.
Okay. Well, we will wrap it up here. If anyone still has a question, go ahead and put it in there. We might be able to get to it before we conclude. If not, we will pass that along to Travis and Margaret so they can get back to you. Okay, so one last thing. I am sure that Lititz Flooring Company will be at our trade show in March. That will be in Tucson. And we do have all of that information up on our website. So if you are interested in coming to our commercial flooring trade show, we are the only trade show in the flooring industry that focuses solely on commercial. And these are the type of technical reps coming in. These are not usually the salespeople. And if they are the salespeople, they're not usually trying to sell to you. They want you to ask your technical questions. They want to help you understand their products. So definitely take a look at that. Again, all of that information is on our website. Under the events tab, we have a page for the convention, a page for the trade show. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to the FCICA office. Okay? And on behalf of FCICA, thank you so much, Margaret and Travis, for presenting today's webinar sponsored by Capri Collections. Again, this webinar's recording and handouts will be available on the FCICA Member Center and on this education platform. Certified installation managers who attended this webinar live can navigate to their education credit profile to submit their credit. If you are looking for other continuing education opportunities, you can access previous webinars by navigating to the courses section and clicking the on-demand button. And you can visit our training resources page on the FCICA website for other offerings. I don't see any other questions popping in, so at this time we will conclude. And thank you so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.